Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome to a new video. Strange background you might see here. Well, the background's the car pretty much, but I am in Project Evie and I'm over in Dagenham. And I've just driven in the middle of this petrol crisis. Luckily I filled up with petrol last Monday before this crisis was even a crisis. Didn't know anything about it then. I just happened to fill the car up. So I got loads of petrol. I've come over here to look at a 500X Sport. Yeah, it was on eBay. I'll tell you all about it later. But at the moment I literally just arrived. So I'm going to go and take a look. So yeah, see you in a bit. I probably won't show you the car now because obviously I'll be with the owner and he probably won't want me filming his car until I've bought it, of course, assuming I buy it. So yeah, see you shortly. Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to a new, not project, a new car. As you know, I've got rid of the Puma and this is a replacement. Just going to give it a wash and then we'll go over it. Okay, so here it is, all nice and clean. Well, on the outside, I haven't cleaned the inside yet. So let's go around it. So what we got? We got a 2019, it was actually registered on the 31st of December 2019, Fiat 500X Sport. Now I was looking at these before, but I didn't get one in the end and I bought the Puma. So this is a 69 plate, as you can see, as I said. And looking on eBay and on Auto Trader, somewhere between 16 and 19,000 for this age, more miles. It's only done 11,000 miles, somewhere around, most of them around the 18 mark. I paid half that. I won't tell you the exact amount, as the previous owner of this car is now a subscriber to the channel. So for his privacy, I don't care whether I tell you or not, but for his privacy, I won't tell you how much I paid for it, but I'll just tell you that it's half what the retail cost of one of these is. Now the reason being, as you can guess, it was a Cat S, previously repaired Cat S. Before we go any further, I would like to thank Russell Marsh, who's one of the subscribers. He's been very helpful in the past and he's been very helpful with this. There was this one and another blue one that I was looking at, and autoauctions.io, the website where you can look at cars that have gone through salvage auctions. You can see how much they went for and when they were sold, how much they were sold for. I think I just said that, and all the pictures, the salvage pictures. And I asked him to have a look and he found this one. The seller did actually send me some pictures, which was, I think, I'm not sure whether he took them himself, but so the story was with this, that by the way, his name is Frank, and hello Frank, I'm waving at you, hello Frank. So Frank was selling it on eBay, and the story was he's had it a few months, and originally he was going to buy a Nissan X-Trail, I believe it was, and he went up to I've forgotten where it was now, somewhere up north. It will come to me in a second. I know he's shouting it at the screen now, he's shouting where it was. Anyway, we'll come back to that, where it was. So he had to get the train with his wife and kids up to this place up north, and while they were up there to look and buy this Nissan X-Trail, they saw this, or rather his wife saw this. Sorry, Frank's wife, I don't know I didn't catch your name. But she saw this, she liked it, so they bought this. Then decided it's not big enough. But when they bought it before it had been repaired. So they paid the extra to have it repaired, and then it was shipped down to them. So they obviously bought it, went away, it was repaired and then it was delivered to them. Now I'll show you the damage on the pictures that both, well, probably the ones that Russell sent me, because they're a bit better than the ones that Frank sent me resolution wise. So I'll put those up now so you can see them. But basically, as you can see, all it was the wing and the bumper and that trim, nothing else. That was it. It was Cat S. Oh, headlight bracket has been welded, the top bracket has been welded. Obviously you can't see the brackets down the other side, so they may well have been welded as well, probably were. And looking around the car, I mean, there's pretty much not a mark on it, not a mark anywhere, and even more so I could see that now it's clean. There was literally, you go around it and there was nothing, not a mark. There's nothing on the wheels aren't curbed at all, literally not a mark anywhere. And the only thing that lets it down is that gap. Now we know from the little 500s that it's impossible to get those right. I actually think, bearing in mind that if you come around this side, this one here is, I had this on my old 500X as well. That didn't fit very well, but if you can see there, you can push that in. On this side, the repaired side, it don't move. So I reckon that's been bonded. I reckon someone's bonded that somewhere in there. But so what? So yeah, that's the only thing that lets it down, is that gap. Now this has presumably been repaired by a professional outfit. There's a couple of little scratches on that, probably from the accident. But you know, the LED headlights, they're a lot of money. The headlight itself, nothing wrong with it. So for a broken tab, you know, same as I repair them, why wouldn't you? Yeah, that's the only thing that lets it down. But it's half price. It's literally half price. Let's say all the wheels are good. Not a mark on them. Big wheels. Big car actually. They are quite big, these cars. They're quite high as well. It's quite, even me at 6 foot, I have trouble reaching the middle of the roof. But you can see, I mean, it's nice and shiny now. I haven't waxed it. I've just washed it. I will give it a good old waxing. I've got some quality stuff to put on it, but it's its first wash that I'm giving it. So I just thought I'd give it a snow foam and then a wash. But as you can see, there is little on it, not a mark. So we go inside. I bought some new mats for it. I haven't hoovered it out yet. It's got the half leather seats, which are really quite, you know, these and the small 500s are chalk and cherry, and the materials in them are, I think, nicer quality. But price wise, you know, they're not massively more expensive than a normal 500. Let's just go around the other side. So 4-door, obviously. This is well equipped, this one. I'll show you what it's got. It's a bit dark in here actually. The thing about these, they've got dark headlighting, so they are quite dark inside, a bit like the little 500 Sport. So inside the back we got obviously the ISOFIX. Not that I need those, I've got a 27-year-old daughter, I don't need ISOFIX, but there you go, it's got ISOFIX. Tints, rear tints. I think it's going to rain, it's been sunny today. Let's get inside and we'll show you inside. So, as I say, I haven't hoovered it out yet. I'm not going to put the key in just for the moment because I don't want the stereo to come on, but yeah, there you go, 11th, oh, it's just 2 miles I think it was. So what we've got Alcantara, nice touch. It's got a big stereo. That's a much upgraded one to the one that was in my 2016 car. We got dual zone climate. Let's just turn the stereo on and I'll turn it off, turn the sound down, and just so I can turn the ignition on. I'll just be back in a sec. Right, I've done that now. Before I do switch it on, because here comes the rain. There's rain on the windscreen now. I can't believe it. I just finished washing it. Now it's raining. Great. Anyway, where were we? Sorry, yes. So, before I turn the ignition on, I was going to tell you about a fault that's come up already. Now, on the 2016 car, my old black one that you've probably seen on the channel in the background numerous times, it was, there were with, I mean, I'd had to have a new ABS pump put on it, which was damaged in the accident when that was written off, which cost me a shit, nearly swore, cost me a lot of money. And there was a thing when you jet washed it, and if you jet wash the wheels, which I've just done to this, you'd often get the because it's got the electronic handbrake, so you got a little button down there. It would stop working, so that wouldn't work, or the automatic thing wouldn't work. What else? There was something else, a couple of other things that wouldn't work, all which were connected to those electronic back brakes. Also, it would dry out, and then it would be all right. Sometimes, if you went into, if I linked up ECU scan, it used to come up with an error. I can't remember what the error was, but I used to clear the error, and then it would start working, and that would be it. That would be the end of it. Now this, I mean, it is pouring the rain now, typical, after I just finished cleaning the car. But with this, yesterday was the absolutely worst rain I've ever seen in my life, I think. We went to a wedding in Sevenoaks yesterday evening. The rain was coming down like stair rods. It was horrendous. When I left the venue, when we came home last night, it came out of an error, which is not dissimilar to what I had before. Now this car has got adaptive cruise, so normal cruise, but you've got the adaptive cruise which you can adjust the speed. Now that obviously uses the brakes to slow you down, speed you up, to keep you to the same distance from the car in front. When I switch the ignition on, check brake control. And when I got in it last night, it said brake control switched off, needs service. So what does that mean? What needs service? So that's this. But it also came up start stop not working. I'm just trying to see on here where I'm not sure where the start stop button is on here to switch it off. It has got start stop, but I haven't actually noticed the button. I don't remember on the old car. I know I used to have it switched off permanently, but I can't actually see a button on here to switch it off. Where is it? Got parking. It's got all-round parking sensors. When that's that, to switch that off, but I don't know where the button is. Oh, here it is. Of course, it's on here, isn't it? Passenger airbag. Oh, it's that. Yeah, it's that. So start stop disconnected. So at the moment, start stop's working. When I got home last night, start stop wasn't working, but it still says that you can see the little icon there, and there it shows it off. It's got the lane assist thing on it as well. So I think what I'm going to do, I mean, I thought it would reset itself, but it hasn't. If I start the engine, I don't know if it will come up again. Yeah, it's not coming up, but it is switched off. And if I mean, I can't obviously go on to cruise control because speed limiter's working. Cruise control ready. So the cruise control is working, but it looks like the adaptive cruise control unavailable, service required. There you go. Now what the hell does that mean? Now what do they mean by service required? Service to the car? Service to the brakes? Service to the, I don't know what it means. So that was working, and now it's not, and that is after that rain last night. So that is a bit of a mystery. So I'm going to plug multi-ECU scan in and see if we can get to the bottom of that. Yeah, weird one, but it goes really nicely. It's quite quick. It's not as quick as the Puma. I think it's 122 brake horsepower. The Puma was 155, but it is very responsive. In a lot of ways, it's nicer. I do prefer the Puma, much prefer the Puma. And as I said, I will get another Puma in a couple of years' time, and I'm already saving. So the money that I was saving for the balloon payment is now going to be my saving up to get a second-hand one. If I can get one for about 15 grand in a couple of years, or whenever I can get one for about 15 grand, I shall sell this and get one. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye. If a Cat S1 happens to come up between now and then, I'll be all over it. So stereo wise, we have DAB, FM, AM, no CD obviously, media player, so you can put there's two USB slots down there and one in the back. You can obviously play from your phone, which is in my hand. Got sat nav, Uconnect, which I imagine is probably set to possibly Frank or possibly the previous owner, if Frank ever got round to doing it. You can do it. You have to email customer services, and I think you have to send them copies of your V5. V5's come already, Frank. Came yesterday. It's Sunday today. I only bought the car from him. When did he come round? Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday I bought the car from him. He filled it in online on Wednesday. Today's Sunday, and it came yesterday, so it came in like 3 days. It's quickest ever, I think. So yeah, Uconnect, I'll probably have to do that to myself. Obviously phone controls, all the settings are all on here. You can set up everything on here, including so we got brake control. So it says off. Now if I try and put that on, oh, just done the wrong one. Yeah, there you go, settings not saved, so it's not doing it. It's not allowing me to do it. Worn and active braking. No, see, don't like it. So that was on, but it switched itself off. So lane control warning, it's got that. Lane control strength. I didn't actually like that very much, actually. Early, medium, late. Rear park assist, I've turned the volume down. Blind spot assist, I'm not sure what that is. Lights and chime. Rear view camera delay, I'm not quite sure what the delay is all about. Active rear view camera guidelines, we've got those. Oh yeah, of course we've got reversing sensors. Rain sensing wipers, got automatic lights, traffic sign assist, so it gives you your speed limit on the dash. Yeah, it's lots and lots of things on this. It's a shame that it's not working. That's a nuisance. Hopefully I can sort that out. But yeah, it's a really, really nice car. I'm well pleased with it. Yeah, I need to clean it inside. I bought some new mats. The mats aren't that bad in it. I don't know if Frank put these in or whether they were in before Stoneacre they are, so I imagine they probably were in it when it was new. So yeah, dual climate control. What else is there? Obviously you've got stereo controls like you've got in the little 500s. Auto lights, electric windows, front and back. Got ambient lighting in here as well. I didn't notice it last night, but if it's like my old one, that ring round there lights up. And you've got some lights in the door pockets and so on. I didn't actually notice that last night. I'm assuming it's on. I saw it was switched on there when I was fiddling about yesterday. That's about it, I think, really. But yeah, it's a nice car. It came to me from Frank with a quarter of a tank petrol. It's still got a quarter of a tank of petrol. I've not really used it. I only used it yesterday when I went to this wedding, which is 15 miles away, so it hasn't really drunk very much because I cannot get any petrol. I tried to get some on the way back last night, couldn't get any. So luckily I put 40 quid in the little white 500 over 2 weeks ago when before this had all started, and I queued up then. So obviously a few people had a few inklings that it was gonna this was all going to kick off, and I thought to myself then, why on earth am I queuing for petrol? There's only like 2 cars in front of me. But I thought to myself, what's this all about? And of course then day or two later it all kicked off. So I'm going to be able to use this for work, but then I'm going to have to stop because I can't get any petrol. I might go out later and see if any of the petrol stations have got any, but up to now there's been nothing. So yeah, so that's the 500X. Let's switch the engine off and get back out again. It's stopped raining again now, I think, thankfully. Now it was a spec clean car. So yeah, so that's it. So what do you think? Like it? I do. I think it's lovely. As I say, it's not the Puma, but we will be getting another Puma. So that's the 500X for now. I say I'm going to plug it into MES, and I'll let you know what comes up. Yeah. Get my laptop now. Just going to put it back. Plug it in and see what we can find out. See if we can actually reset it like we did the car. Okay, so here's the engine. I've given some of it a clean. I've cleaned all the bonnet, the usual sort of guns you get on the dust you get on the underside of a bonnet. I haven't cleaned the engine at the moment. I will do that at some point. I'm not going to worry about that too much in a moment. So what we have here is a 1 litre turbocharged engine. It's not a hybrid. I was originally going to buy one of these before I bought the Puma, a new one, but I couldn't get a hybrid. They don't do a hybrid, and I wanted the Sport, but I really wanted an automatic, and they don't do an automatic in the Sport, which is a bit frustrating. But manual's not too bad. I don't do that much driving, so I don't need to worry about it too much. So yeah, so that's the engine. Not much to tell you about. I haven't actually checked the oil yet. I suppose I ought to. It came without service history, so it's been bought. I'm assuming they were the ones who sold it new, Stoneacre. They are a Fiat dealers, so I'm going to give them a call tomorrow, see if I can chase down the service history for it, and I'm going to get it serviced anyway. Not at Fiat. I wouldn't go to Fiat. Okay, so today is Friday. It's a few days since I did that last filming on that error message that was coming up. That was at the weekend. So if we just get in, excuse the noise again. Always got someone doing building work around here. Always something. So as you know, as you just saw, I had that error. So I drove the car to work on Monday. Oh, just locked myself in. I drove the car to work on Monday. I haven't been able to use it since because I've not been able to get any petrol and I was sucking fumes. So I managed to get some at 6 o'clock this morning. And when I drove it to work on Monday, today's Friday, when I drove it to work on Monday, the error was up when I went to work. When I came home, the error had gone. And if I start it up now, music, get rid of the music. If I start it up now, you'll see there's no error. No error whatsoever. So it's gone. So it seems to act the same way as the error used to act on the old car. Different error, but all based around water. It wasn't me jet washing the wheels when I cleaned the car. I think it was the monsoon weather that we had last weekend when I drove down to Sevenoaks to this wedding. I think it was that, because that's when it started. So it's obviously a thing with these cars. But it's gone. We'll see if it comes back next time I jet wash the wheels. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it is faulty sensor somewhere which throws it out and brings up the error. I haven't bothered plugging MES. There will be a stored code which I can clear, but at the moment I'm not going to bother because the error's gone away. I will in the future at some point plug it in and have a little look, just out of interest, because I can't remember what that error was. So yeah, so that's it. So the car is fine. It drives lovely. It's really nice. I've still got to try and track the service history of it down, and then I can arrange to get it serviced. I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to get it done properly. Say properly, you know what I mean, in the garage. So it's I could do it myself, but I don't want to. When it's my own car, I want to get it done, so I keep a service history, proper service history stamped and up to date. And I'll get on to Stoneacre, who's obviously, I've got the postcode and that down there where it originally came from, where it was bought new. So I can hopefully see if they've done a service on it. It must have had at least one service, I would think. I looked at the oil, and the oil, can't remember if I did that on camera or not, but I checked the oil, and it's oil colour, not black, so I think it's relatively new. So yeah, so I'm gonna see what the situation is with the servicing, and then we'll go from there. But for the time being, I just wanted to show you the new car and give you a little walk around of it. I need to check the colour code of it, see what it is. And not that I need any paint for it, but I may have something else that you'll be seeing very soon. If you subscribe to me on Instagram, you would have seen a sneak peek of that, which I thought was the same colour. But looking at them both, I'm not going to show you any more than that, but looking at them both, it looks slightly different colour, but it could be because the little car is dirty. So you should hopefully be seeing this on Saturday evening, this video, and the first video on that will be up at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. So I put it on a premiere, so yeah, you'll get notified of that one, of when it's starting. So that should be up for 9 AM in the morning. But for the time being, that's the new 500X Sport. What do you think about it? Let me know. I think it's really nice. It's not the Puma, and I will get another Puma, as I've probably mentioned already, in a couple of years when the second-hand prices goes down. May not even be that long. We'll see. If I'll get one for 15 grand, it'll save me pennies. Obviously that will be so for it, but for the time being, that is my new daily. So again, thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, we're up to, it's about 50, it's approaching 50% of our subscribers. So it has got, that still means that just over 50% are not subscribers. So I would ask you to please subscribe to the channel and share and like this video. Give us a thumbs up. Yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.